When the World Comes to Texas is a podcast from our partners at KERA in North Texas, exploring what it means to bring the World Cup to the Lone Star State. We're sharing these episodes every Tuesday night through June 16th at texasstandard.org. You can find out more and find the program wherever you get your podcasts.
It's the world's biggest sport, and it's about to make its splash here in the U.S. I'm Ron Corning.
I'm Miranda Suarez.
And we're your hosts for When the World Comes to Texas,
a new limited series podcast from KERA News about the 2026 FIFA World Cup and all things North Texas soccer.
All right, this summer, North Texas is hosting 9 matches for the FIFA World Cup. It kicks off, by the way, June 14th. Here's the list: the Netherlands, Japan, England, Croatia, Argentina, Austria, Japan, and Sweden. All of them descending on North Texas along with their fans and their many cultures and traditions.
Joining us today is Tom Boyce, who came to Texas by way of London, and he has worked to bring some soccer culture here to the United States. He is the founder of London Calling, a vintage soccer jersey business, and the co-owner of Crossbar Soccer and Beer in Richardson. So, first of all, when you were naming your business, what did it feel like to not name it Crossbar Football?
Yeah, that was a
conundrum.
Yeah, it was a dagger to my heart. Yeah. Well, I'll be honest, so contrary to what belief is, the English invented the word soccer. We invented it. So, but you guys just obviously used it, and because of your egg ball sport, which I don't understand. But yes, it was tough. But I've got my 2 other partners are American, so so
you've learned to compromise and figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
The economy of language on that one.
Yeah, exactly, right.
You opened up this new location in Denton.
Yes.
Do you see that as a reflection of growing interest in soccer here, or was that love already there and you're just capitalizing on that?
Honestly, yeah, the latter part for sure. Like, the culture here, it surprised me how big soccer is in Dallas.
Yeah.
It really did surprise me. I expected, as an Englishman, so our knowledge is always kind of... We kind of laugh at you guys because you guys are kind of not grasped the true aspect of football. But since living here, it's a different story. Like, since I'm on this side of this side of the pond, right? And understanding like how so many people get up at 6:30 in the morning to watch games and committed. Yes, you've got your idiotic fans or the fans that don't know anything. But since being here, and the amount of American football, baseball, basketball, hockey gets rammed down your throat as a kid, right? But like, the sports are, right? So for them to push aside that and choose soccer and commit to soccer, you're on my side of the war. With that, with my 2 business partners, we kind of knew it's all about the culture. Like, for instance, Crossbar, yes, it's an indoor facility. Yes, we have a bar. Yes, we do. We sell the biggest sport in the world. But what we don't have, what other places don't have, is a culture. So when you walk through the building, whether you spend $1 or $1,000, it doesn't matter. You're greeted the same, you're treated the same. It's all about love, because we all love the same sport. So why would we not have more people on our side? So
that's such a point of distinction too, to have a business in a sports saturated market where you're really giving people an experience not just with the sport but with the culture,
of course,
the British culture that comes around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you find then that you're drawing on other cultural representation from Mexican soccer fans and people from Argentina who live here and so forth?
Yeah.
So it's a really multicultural, rich experience for you to be in this business.
Yeah, well, for sure, because obviously, again, the sport's the biggest sport in the world, right? It's one of those sports for me where I've traveled the world and I know I could play soccer with anyone, not even speaking a language.
Is that community aspect what made you love soccer in the first place?
Well, as an Englishman, it's in my DNA, right?
Yeah.
Most English kids, first we do is kick a ball rather than pick it up. Where here, a lot of kids pick up the ball, use their hands first. Because obviously they see TV, adults, wherever, it's always the throwing it and stuff like that, where we're naturally, I'll kick a ball before I throw it.
Yeah.
Like we've opened up a new location, Rowlett, and there's a basketball court there. We did a video of me horrendous. Horrendous. It was like I was trying to throw the ball with my feet. It was honestly, if I got
you might have done better.
Honestly, no. If I kicked the ball, if I kicked it, then yes, I would have done better. But trying to throw it, oh my god, it was embarrassing. And I'm an athlete as well, so I was just
We've been wondering though, like with the effort to promote more Dallas street soccer, providing diversity of sport and more offerings like soccer. would allow for a child who may not be athletically inclined to do those other sports, but may have some hidden talent to play soccer,
Sure.
to just have another opportunity for the experience of community that sports brings, and camaraderie and good sportsmanship and all of those things. It's a good thing, is it not, that we're seeing the expansion of soccer in this country?
Oh, 100%. Because again, because the soccer industry is so big away from this country, and again, it doesn't matter about your cultures, language, because you can still play it. Like, you've got loads of professional soccer players from, like, for instance, if I use an example, Brazil has produced hundreds of unbelievable players, and have all moved to Europe. So they've moved to a different culture, a different background, a different language, a different people, everything, right? And that's all over the world, and it's kind of not here as much. Well, we think about it. The World Cup of '94 happened. It was bigger than they kind of anticipated. 2 years later, they started the MLS. So they kind of cottoned on to it a little bit. Overall, the love of the game will bring all these people together, because it's just something, it's intoxicating. Because again, once Americans truly understand soccer, like you mentioned before we started recording, your husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where he loves it now, right?
Yes.
And was he always a soccer fan growing up?
Well, yes, because his dad is English. His dad
There you
grew up
go,
in
right?
London.
So that's my point, right? So like, it's once you've kind of got that bug, that's it. You're
Yeah.
in it, right? And
So it's easy to fall in love with, you think?
yeah, definitely. Well, once you understand it, yeah, it's so much easier than American football, in the sense of, well, firstly, it's not 4 bloody hours long.
Yeah.
Right? That's another thing.
It's a cool 90
Have
minutes.
you watched baseball lately?
Well, it's funny you say that, right? I went to my first game a few years ago. We're 20 minutes into the game, right? And I turned to him. I was like, "How you doing?" And he's gone to me, "Are you bored?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm so bored." He goes,
That
"What
is
do you
so
want?"
funny.
He goes, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Mate, let's go to the pub." So yeah, there's your answer for my
Great
baseball.
American pastime.
Yeah, I can't. Well, exactly, pastime. Like we
In
could.
your past.
Yeah, literally, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get reminded by that all the time. Every 4th of July, I get reminded about my past. But but we could have this podcast live at a baseball game, and it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Oh, all of a sudden, like, someone's. Yep. All right, back into it.
Well,
That's
what's different about soccer? What do Americans not understand about soccer yet?
The language to it.
Mm-hmm.
Certain words of like for instance, a lot of my people that I know, like for instance, the offside, like it's offside. When people say offsides, let's make it plural, and it makes me cringe.
So we're giving people right now sort of the truncated roadmap to understanding. This is the quick guide, the pro tip.
Sure.
So it's what again? It's
Offside.
offside.
Yeah, not offsides. It's not plural.
There's only one side.
Yes,
And
one.
you're
So basically, you're offside. So like,
Okay.
oh, that striker's offside, or that player's offside.
Is that out of bounds? Is that the same thing?
Well, yes, technically it is. It's just out.
I shouldn't be sitting here trying to equate it.
Yeah, that's right.
I
No, listen,
apologize for
listen.
that.
Well, it might make it easier, because then you can make the American side, and then I can translate it.
Okay.
So, like, if you want to
We've
throw,
got our work cut out, you and I.
I want to end just by asking you about the World Cup itself and what you are looking forward to.
it being over.
Really?
Yeah. Well, only reason why is I'm kind of a bit of a rock and a hard place, because yes, my business has got to thrive in it,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to watch the games myself.
Okay.
So I've got tickets for the England Croatia game, so I'm
Cool.
going to that. But I'm looking forward to. Honestly, I think the aftermath of it all. I think once it's over, and then the people that make decisions in this country see how big soccer truly is, and they kind of rework the system from the ground up and realize, yes, we shouldn't put all our athletes into American sports, and soccer should be a part of that. We look at the women's team; they're world champions multiple times. They're the Olympic champions, multiple times. And the men's team's nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. But I honestly believe, because you guys have got all the ingredients to have a phenomenal team. You've got the infrastructure, you've got the athletes, you've got the space, you've got the money, you've got everything like there. You need to figure out someone to go, all right, let's put this together.
And it will be so interesting to see when the dust settles
Agreed.
and this event ends a year from now, where your business
Yeah.
is standing in terms of more people,
Well, hopefully.
coming to both of your businesses.
Yeah.
I know you're the founder of London Calling, co-owner of Crossbar Soccer and Beer. Tom Boyce, thank you so much
course.
for being here. We really appreciate
Thanks
it.
for
Thank
having
you.
me. Appreciate it.
Our next guests are the trio behind Tifo Market. Jay Rosales Sanchez, Chris Lasalde, and Braulio Morales met through an online community of jersey collectors. They saw that other places, especially in Mexico, had kit swaps where collectors and enthusiasts could get together in person to trade jerseys.
So last year, these guys got together to do just that, and they formed Tifo Market. Their kit swaps blend soccer culture with North Texas culture, and they welcome people who are coming for the DJs, the fashion, or, of course, the love of the game. Guys, thank you for being here. Chris, I want to start with you, and we'll go down the line. How did you first start with collecting jerseys?
I mean, yeah, just really going back to really growing up as a little kid, right? Like, 2004, I remember watching Mexico play, and like those kits right there are pretty iconic nowadays. So I remember my brother got me a jersey, the same one, the 2004. And ever since then, I was like, man, like, this is nice. Like, I need to start collecting these,
Jay?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing football since I was like 5. So, I think just naturally when you play football, you always have a jersey or two, in your closet.
Or how many do you have now?
Now, probably close to about 100.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So a lot more than I used to have.
Yeah.
And what are we rocking today?
Oh, this is one of my favorites. It's a Club America 1994-1996 away jersey. This is my favorite club, so it's a special one.
Braulio, how'd you get started?
Yeah, I got started just similar to them, for the love of the game. Grew up playing and just watching, my favorite teams like Chivas and Mexico, and just trying to be like the players that I saw on the screen. And the best way that I could see to replicate that would just to rock their jerseys. And now I'm going back and trying to buy those jerseys that I had as a kid.
How do you know when a jersey is great? Are there specific things that you love about specific jerseys, or is it just like a feeling in your soul?
I would say just iconic moments, like those moments that, like, I don't know, that you see that get replayed all the time, like those moments. Those are the ones that you kind of really go for. Also, like a player version is like ones that I always go for too.
I noticed, Braulio, you're not wearing a jersey, are you?
No, I'm not wearing a jersey, but I am repping a club with my hat.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a if you know situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm still repping Arsenal on the cap.
And talk to me a little bit about your meetups and your swaps. How do they work?
Yeah, I mean, so essentially we gather, a bunch of local collectors, resellers from the community, as well as, other vendors. Like we, mentioned, right? We have DJs, tattoo artists, food and drink vendors. So, we gather everyone together just to kind of create, like a pretty fun, welcoming atmosphere, obviously surrounded, right, around, football jerseys. And, one thing that we do in particular is we invite all our guests to come and bring their own jerseys, right? If they want to, swap them or sell them, right? Whatever, right? To one of the vendors or just, anyone that's there.
To that point about bringing in folks who maybe are casual observers or just curious, are you seeing more and more of the fan base sort of born out of people who didn't even know they liked soccer and they're finding it for the first time? Football?
Yeah, I would say so. I think as we grow our audience, we do have the recurring people, but with the word of mouth and them especially just bringing new people along the way, just makes it better as far as going to the community. It makes it more tight-knit. And just hearing that feedback as far as, oh, I didn't know you guys had magazines. I didn't know you guys had little figures or soccer balls. Like, it's not just soccer jerseys they want to provide. It's an experience they're going to give to everybody.
I'm curious, like, how you would describe the Dallas soccer community. Because one thing that I think gets talked about a lot when it comes to the U.S. and the World Cup is like, oh, well, the U.S. isn't as into soccer as other countries in the world. But then we've been talking to Dallas soccer people all day, and they're like, oh, no, Dallas loves soccer. Do you feel like that pre-existing community is really strong compared to other places in the U.S.?
Yeah, I think right here in Dallas, for sure. I think the football soccer community is like really, really big. Yeah, I think it's underrated, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I think people go to look at Houston and they kind of overlook Dallas, and it's like, no, man. We're actually doing something here too. It's
the
fun,
classic,
right?
clash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've actually had some vendors from Houston come out and be like, man, like, we need to do this in Houston,
So they've been surprised by the turnout or the popularity of your events.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, like he said, we've had people from Houston come, people from California, even from Mexico. So they're always amazed, that such a community exists and such a part of the U.S. So it's definitely getting noticed in other parts of not just the country but elsewhere.
I'm wondering if, I know that this is a huge corporate sponsored event, right? At the highest levels. Is there still room and a place for you all to be positioned with pop-up events and activation events where you're going to be able to draw on the international fan base that's going to come here? Do you feel like you've been given the kind of access that will allow you to be visible to this audience of people who are coming from all over the world?
Yeah, I think we've had support from like other big organizations, right? Like in the football, soccer community. And so they kind of invite us out. We actually have something big going on during the World Cup. It's our national kit swap. And we think location is everything also. So we collaborate with different locations. So that's a big part of like kind of word of mouth, right? Because we do our own promoting and the location itself, they do their own promoting also. So.
Can you talk about any of the locations that you've secured, where you're going to be and when?
Yeah, so we're going to be at Four Corners Brewing Company, July 11 and 12. We're going to do a 2-day event. So like Chris said, it'll be a national kid swap. So, I mean, the plan is to get, collectors from, all over the country and, probably Mexico too, to come out. And, we're just going to have a great time. We're just going to bring our jerseys and just share our passion for football. And then obviously, with it being during the World Cup, right? I mean, we're definitely expecting to get a pretty good turnout from everyone that's just coming out, right, for the event.
Yeah, one thing on that, the location of that, I don't know if you guys know where Four Corners Brewery's at. It's like downtown, so like location is perfect right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, maybe even drawing people from around the world.
Yeah.
Who hear about you guys and are like, wait a second.
Right.
Yeah.
They're going to be in downtown, right? Walking Commerce Street or whatever, but the AT&T Plaza, I mean, it's only like a 10-minute walk, I think, from there. So
what will you each be doing? What's the highlight for you? I want to focus on Jay here, who apparently has connections. You're getting to 3 games. Is this correct?
Yeah, I got a little lucky, like I said.
Really luck? Explain to me what that luck was like.
I mean, really, after the last World Cup ended, I just remember I saw something, I don't know if it was online or what, but, or I think I got an email from FIFA and, they said, you can register for the next World Cup already. So I did. Did that in December 2022. So.
And it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's why I got selected, but I mean, it's 2026 and I got 3 tickets. So maybe.
How are you guys feeling about that, Braulio?
Yeah. Definitely wish I had Jay's luck. I applied to all 9 games here in Dallas and no luck for me. I'll actually be going down to Guadalajara in Mexico, and I'll be able to go to a game of España versus Uruguay. And Spain's going in as a favorite. They have some of my favorite players on there, so I'm excited for that.
What are you guys most looking forward to? Like, when the World Cup is coming, where are you sat? What are you doing? Like, what are you the most excited for?
I think just seeing all the countries just come out, right? Like different cultures. That's kind of something I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I mean, just the energy. Just the energy. I mean, it's something that's here only every 4 years. So it's definitely a special type of energy, something that, every football fan, just is always looking forward to.
Yeah, definitely following up on that as far as when you share the pitch here in Dallas, you usually have somebody, from all walks of life, from anywhere from the world. So, when you put that times a million with fans, right, you can only imagine how fun that's going to be. So definitely excited to see the different cultures come together and just be able to express our passions.
And can you tell us the origin of the name Tifo Market?
I would say that, I mean, obviously we all came to an agreement, right? But it's not a common term here in the U.S. It's more like European. Tifo is like tifosi, which Italian is like a super fan, right? I think it's a Formula One thing where it started. But Tifo itself, whenever you go to a game, when players walk out to a pitch, they raise the banners, and sometimes they have it's like different choreography, right? So it could be artwork, like a big banner that kind of fills half of the stadium. But it's definitely a big kind of choreography before the kickoff.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having us, for real.
Yeah, thank you. It's been fun.
Yeah, appreciate the hospitality.